Remembering the events of the wedding, Radiguet had assumed a much different appearance as an amnesiac thug who stabbed Guy Yuki. Guy Yuki faced the death that day, but he was brought back to life under mysterious circumstances. His friends never knew that he died on that bench, but the wound was still there. He can be seen pondering on his death experience and remembering the scar on his belly. Radiguet, perhaps I returned from the dead to kick your ass once more. If I have to die again, then so be it, said Guy Yuki. No, I'm pretty sure that was just a random thug, not Radiguet in disguise. I know this because they killed Radiguet before that scene happened. He can be seen with Masumi at the table, who is also smoking, something he does behind the scenes in there. Mom, Dad is smoking a cigarette again, said Joe Yuki, who threw the fake feather dart at his dad. Ako gets her frying pan to hit her husband Guy Yuki. She is accompanied by Natsuki, who wanted the same as Masumi. What's that for? Said Guy Yuki, who was complaining about the pain in his head. I already told you many times, dear, that smoking has just got to quit. If battles or thugs don't kill you, your lungs will eventually give way, said Ako angrily. Or maybe your nagging will, said Guy. Maybe living through after that stab wasn't so good after all, said Guy Yuki. Natsuki appears to confide Masumi's cigarette too, much to his chagrin. He has feelings for her beyond the brother-sister care. In fact, he wanted to marry her long after Sakura rejected his feelings way back when he accepted long ago. Masumi, it's bad for you, said Natsuki in a silly manner, turning off the cigarette. Oh, whoever asked your opinion, Natsuki, said Masumi angrily. Natsuki pouted, and the rest of Masumi's cigarettes threw them away into the vast emptiness of space. There goes those nasty cigarettes of doom, said Natsuki. Crud, this sucks, said Masumi. Now back to Supreme Commander Ryu and his daughter Mitoko. He was already bracing himself for the sign of battle. They had a private talk for now. To be honest, much of his panic had happened around the world. The UN is even useless in this situation. I fear that the most cruel enemy of my team is back. His name is Count Radiguet, an extreme, cold, and vicious monster, said Supreme Commander Ryu. He must be very vicious. I can't help but think what evil they will do to the school. Dad, Mom, I wonder if I do have your birdonic waves knowing you are both jetmen, asked Mitoko. Maybe you do. Let's really focus on what this mission is. Eradicating the new force of evil that is taking over Europe like a plague. He hasn't conquered all of it, though. Maybe not until he thirsts for blood, said Ryu and to his daughter Mitoko. Ken Tenado just returned with an ice pack. Kaori... What is with the full names? Administered the ice pack to her husband's head. Thank you, dear. You've done me a good favor. Right as organic vegetables do wonders to my health, helping me cope with my new job. Sometimes I do things I don't normally do, like drink Guy's favorite red wine with him when I get the chance, said Supreme Commander Stop calling him Supreme Commander! You don't need to do that every fucking time. Don't get yourself stressed out, dear, said Kaori. However, I do worry about is Ken and Joe beating each other up like you two and Guy used to back in your Jetman days. You were a Jetman too, stupid. What if they don't realize how big this conflict is? It's only normal for you to worry like that. I hope they get over it soon. Ken can be such a pain in the ass like I was when I was little. I am concerned about them too if they ever got caught during battle. I am really worried. I suspect our new enemy may not be so new after all, but how subtle they are that nobody expected the downfall of so many European nations at a time. But we'll soon get an answer of who is responsible for all the attacks. But my wild guess is, it is Radiguet, said Supreme Commander Ryu. Dad, I'll make sure Ken does his homework, said Mitoko. Thanks, Mitoko, said Supreme Commander Ryu. Everybody in the new skybase has been assembled and ready to keep an eye on activities that were about to take place. Oh my fucking god. So, we shilled a villain. We had some horrible dialogue. And that was just the first fucking chapter. I will see you all again next week for the second one. And I'm already regretting it.